Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. This is kind of part two of my budget for the week, and yesterday I filmed the first part where I talked about my side income and my husband's unemployment, and we went ahead and stuffed my cash envelopes for our variable expenses for next week. And I did get a question, and I haven't had time to answer any comments yet, so I do apologize. We've had a lot going on. It was my nephew's birthday yesterday, and I'm really trying to spend my free time doing more deliveries so I can pay down some of these recent debts. But these envelopes here that I was using for my variable expenses for the cash for the week, these are just ones that I made out of craft paper cardstock, and super simple. And I do have a video on my channel where I show how I make these, so I'll try to link that down below. But yeah, they're just homemade envelopes. So I hope you guys are doing well. It is Saturday. It is really early. I'm going to try and film this and then get it uploaded at some point while I'm out doing all my stuff. Today I'm going to be delivering Grubhub, and my husband and I are going to take some time and we're just going to go have lunch somewhere, somewhere maybe with a patio. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not really comfortable going in restaurants, but it just depends. So that is the plan there. That's going to kind of be my break. And then this evening, my niece gets back. She's going to be spending one more week with us, and she did get a job, so I'm really excited for her. So that's all good news. So first, we're going to go over the money I have. This is from my paycheck, and this is also from Grubhub. So two different amounts here, and I am going to show you the breakdown. First, we'll count up money. So we have 100, 200, 300, 4, 500, 6, wait, no. Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Okay, let me start over. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,150, 1,200, 1,250, 1,300, 1,350, 1,400, 1,450, 1,500, 1,550, 1,600, 1,620, 1,630, 1,635, 1,636. So I have $1,636 to work with, and I will show you guys the breakdown between my paycheck and Grubhub. So here is my layout that I created for the week, and I kind of regret doing this bright blue color, but I'm just going to, I'm going to stick with it just to make it look, I don't know, intentional. So Grubhub was $362 and change, $362.67. All right, so I've got that going there. Now what I went ahead and did is I left $32 in the bank. So you're gonna see the kind of the discrepancy there. I left $32 in the bank to cover kind of an impulse purchase, and I hate when I do that, but you know, whatever. And so I left it in there, and I'm just gonna pay the Discover card with it. So let me see what we have here. So $1,306 plus, that's my paycheck. So I have that written up there. And then plus $362, because I didn't get the change out, is $1,668. Now minus $32 is $1,636. So that's exactly what I have here to work with. All right, well, you know what? I should leave that on the screen. Okay. So unfortunately, or fortunately, I mean, it's just what it is. My bills for September are going to be $27.50. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that that number used to be $26.50. So I'm going to write $27.50 here. and that includes an extra $100 toward our Home Depot. Now, next month, I'm probably going to have to kick that up a bit, which is why I want to do more Grubhub, because I have a finite timeline where I have to pay the Home Depot off before I would accrue any interest. So I need to do better than $100 a month. So for this month, just because this month was so much lower than last month, and this is kind of a reflection of, basically our new normal, but without so much Grubhub, I didn't really have that much extra this time. So I could take it from what I'm going to put in my sinking funds, but that is also very important to me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave the $100 where it's at for this month, and then I'm going to go ahead and kick that up next month. So September hopefully is going to be a lot better. The reason why I didn't have as much money coming in was due to so many factors that happened in July, including my husband was getting the extra CARES Act money and his unemployment, and now he is not. I've taken a $400 a month pay cut from my job, and also last month I was really delivering a lot of Grubhub, and this month I wasn't because I was sick. So I'm adding today $1,450 because previously I had set aside $1,300. So the grand total then is going to bring us up to $1,750. And I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to write down 1636 first. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So 1,300 plus 1,450 is $2,750. All right, so that is how much I have for the bills. I'm going to put this cash back in to Capital One. Actually, I'm trying to pay all my bills from that. I'm trying to use the Capital One checking as much as possible, especially since now I know that I can transfer within minutes from my local bank account into Capital One. I can't do it from the ATM, unfortunately, because my area does not have Capital One ATMs close by, and I'm not even able to do it from an All Points. I even called about it, so I'm using Zelle, which is really great. So I'm going to take out $1,450 first. So 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1150, 12, 1250, 13, 1350, 14, 1450. So that is going to pay the rest of our bills for September. So in case you're wondering, we're still in August, but I have, I'm concerned with all the money for September. I'm paying my bills 1 month in advance. I started that when we got the stimulus money, kind of at the beginnings of quarantine. And I use that to pay our bills 1 month ahead. It's just been something I had been wanting to do for so long, and I just was never able to do that kind of catch up and get there on my own. So we took that money and we paid the next month's bills, and ever since I've been using that system. So I really like it. I think that it just, I don't know, it makes me feel really ahead of the game and secure about finances, because if I'm having any struggles during the month, at least I know, okay, this month's bills are paid off. So it makes me pretty happy like that. So we're gonna go back to 1636 and take out 1450 for the bills, and that leaves us with $186. So right now, I'm going to put 130, so 100, 120, 130, and I'm going to put that toward my emergency fund. So plus 130. And my emergency fund and all of my sinking funds are with Capital One. So I have a Christmas fund, a dogs fund, a savings, and an emergency. So the difference between the emergency and the savings is emergency is really the kind of 6 months salary, I guess, that I'm trying to build up and have in the bank just in case I were to lose my job altogether or we would take some other kind of hit that way. Savings is basically for other things, like maybe we're saving for new appliances or whatnot. And I know that the new flooring that we put in our house that I got the 0% interest with card with Home Depot, I could have taken out of this, but I do say in my videos, you probably have heard me say it before, that I really don't want to touch these funds until I reach my goals with them. So that's why I'm trying to use 0% offers, 0% interest offers, instead of dipping into these, because then I would have to start all over again, and it's just taken me a while to get where I'm at. So minus 130, that leaves me with $56. So as you can see here, I've got $56. And today my husband and I are going to go to lunch, as I said. So I'm going to write that up here, I guess. So lunch on 8/29. I'm just going to put aside $30. And that leaves me with $26. And I am going to use that as miscellaneous money. So yesterday I was only able to put aside $10 in miscellaneous money down here, and I think the extra 26 will just help me this week. So that brings me to a zero-based budget. So that is minus 30, and then minus 26 for miscellaneous. And then I'm down to zero. So it goes fast. It goes fast, especially when you're, you know, doing it like this and doing it on paper. But I swear, I feel like we spend our money and our money goes out as fast as we can make it. So it's just, you know, I guess that's just life. But I'm really happy with, you know, the way this week has went. It's not been perfect. It's not been ideal, but I think it's always great when I'm able to add at least a little bit to one of my sinking funds. So I'm pretty excited about that. And that is my situation for this week. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Of course, if you have questions or comments, please leave them down below. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that you have a fantastic weekend and you stay healthy, and I see you next time. Take care.